Hi ladies, welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? I hope you ladies are doing fine and I hope you are doing great. Yeah, I'm also doing fine, but for last week I was not doing so well because I had cold and I had to stay in bed for some days. But I thank God I'm back on my feet again, oh my dear sisters, and I'm doing well and I'm doing fine. So today we are going to talk about one important topic and we're going to talk about it for the next 3 weeks. It is about setting boundaries. So for this week, we'll be talking about the importance of setting boundaries after you've left a toxic relationship. So for next week, we'll be talking about the benefits you get when you set boundaries after you've left a toxic relationship. And the last week, which is the third week, we'll be talking about how you set boundaries after you've left a toxic relationship. So if you just left a toxic relationship, or you're wondering how you are going to break free from this ex-toxic partner in all ways, then this video is for you. If you're seeing my video for the first time or if you're just watching me for the first time, I want to greet you. Welcome to my channel, Flourish and Thrive with TA, where we empower women to heal, to thrive, and to flourish after living in toxic relationships. My name is Elizabeth Akini, and I am a life and spirituality coach. And I love to help women heal from the trauma of an abusive relationship, to help them find happiness in life and in love. So ladies, I won't want to waste much of your time because we have a lot we are going to talk about today. So let's get started to what we want to do. So ladies, like I mentioned earlier, I said today we'll be talking about the importance of setting boundaries after you've left a toxic relationship. So women might be wondering, is it important to set boundaries? What is even the meaning of setting boundaries? We are not going to define setting boundaries today. We are going to talk about the importance. From the importance, you should be able to know what setting boundaries is all about. Next week, when I talk about the benefits, then I will define boundaries for you guys. But for today, we are going straight to the important because we have a lot to talk about today. And for today, I'll be showing you the importance by telling you this story. This story now, wow! It is the story of Lisa and Jake. Ladies, open your eyes and open your ear and listen to what I have to say about this woman. Lisa is a successful woman. She's a career woman, a successful woman in her early 30s. She's doing very well for herself and she's single. But the only problem is actually that she's looking for a man to marry because she knows she's getting older, she needs to settle down. While Jake, on the other hand, is an average guy. He's an uneducated guy, but he's a mechanic and he was not doing so well. And as long go take German now, he go meet Lisa. So when he met Lisa, he said he has eaten the jackpot because he's still a successful woman. And a woman for that matter that is educated, he felt he has hit the jackpot. So he decided to go for Lisa. And because Lisa was looking for husband too, she thought she has seen husband material, so she decided to go for it. And so both of them they came together and they started dating. And that was where the problem of Lisa started. So Jane started becoming envious of Lisa because Lisa was doing well more than him. Lisa was doing good. Lisa was getting awards. Lisa was getting promotion. She was getting raised in her work and he was not doing anything. His mechanic work was not bringing much to him, and as a result he became jealous of his girlfriend. You can just imagine, he became jealous and envious. And he started criticizing everything that Lisa does. He was never happy for her. You can just imagine. He was never happy for her. God did not let us marry her by any way. He was never happy for her. He was always criticizing her. He was making her to doubt herself. He started telling her that she's the problem in the relationship. She is proud that she's trying to prove that she's better than him. And Lisa was like, I'm not doing any of these things. But after Lisa had seen all these things, not of her to open her ears and to open her head and to know that she has to walk away. She didn't walk away because she was looking for husband and she has thought she has found husband material. She decided to stay in the relationship. She now decided, okay, let me help him with his business. Maybe if I give him some money, maybe he would feel threatened again. So she decided to give him money. Oh, she gave him money to further his business, to make his business much more better. And when he collected the money, he used it in his business, but Jake was not satisfied. He was just jealous of his girlfriend. He was just jealous of the way she was. He was controlling her. He started controlling the kind of people that she can talk to. Because when Jake started seeing the kind of friends that Lisa was moving out to, he became very, very inferior. He was started having inferiority complex. And he didn't want to show his inferiority complex so that Lisa would not make fun of him. So he started putting all this ego attitude and started behaving like if he is the master, he is the guy and everything. So he started telling Lisa that he doesn't want Lisa to hang out with any of those friends. Lisa now said, what do you do? So what he now used emotional blackmail for Lisa. Told Lisa that it's either you choose me or you choose your friend. If you know you want us to stay together forever, you have to choose between me and your friends. And Lisa now, because she wants the relationship so much, she decided to choose Jake, and she cut ties with all her friends. You can just imagine, she cut ties with all her friends so that she can be with man. And Jake now introduced her to his four friends. So they now became Lisa's friend. He stopped Lisa from hanging out in the places she used to hang out. So this after they hanging out in places that Jake likes to hang out. So she started doing everything to please Jake, so that because she wants Jake to marry her, because Jake has already promised her that we are going to get married, and because of it, she was doing everything possible. So she was actually losing herself in the relationship, and she didn't even know she was losing herself. So as time was going by now, Lisa was traveling from one place to another. She would travel on work and she would come back. Jake was not happy. Jake was not happy with all this thing. He now told Lisa that he has a surprise for her. Can you imagine? He told her he has a surprise for her. He now told her that I want you to come and stay with me. I want both of us to stay together. I want us to make our relationship stronger. But he had something in his mind that he wanted to do. There was something in his mind that he wanted to do, but he first of all decided to bring Lisa into his house. And because Lisa was looking for a way to keep the relationship now, she carried everything that she had, left her own apartment, and made sure she went and stayed with Jake. Jake entered into her brain that she actually had to sell her own apartment, give it up, and sell everything she had. And she came and stayed in that apartment with Jake. That was when Jake now showed himself really well. The first thing he did, he made sure that he had access to her bank account details. He made sure he had access to every of those things, every of her bank card and everything. So he had access to it. He was able to have access to it. So he started controlling how she was spending the money. She wanted to know what she was spending her money on and who she was spending the money on. That was how she took control. And after she has taken control, he was not dictating how Lisa would be spending the money, telling Lisa that he was giving her financial advice. He was giving her financial advice. So that was when he was giving her financial advice. And Lisa too, she agreed. And before you know it, Lisa gave every of her financial details, gave it to the man, and the man started stealing from Lisa. Small. And that was not enough. Later, he now made sure that Lisa cut ties with her family. He cut ties completely with her family. He made sure that nobody from Lisa's family was able to contact her, and she was not able to contact her. She did it in such a way that Lisa could not talk to any members of her family. And last, Jake now came up with it that, yes, babe, it's time for us to get married. We are getting married. But before we get married, you have to quit that job of yours. And Lisa was like, Jake, why do you have to give me this ultimatum? Tell me you don't need that job. Let's go at different ways. And by that time, Jake has already stolen enough money from Lisa's account. He's already stolen enough money from her account. So Lisa now decided, oh my God, I want this man, because today Jake will be sweet, tomorrow Jake will be the monster. So he was not the monster every day. So that was, he was not in between. So Lisa now decided that because he has promised to marry her and that's the ultimatum for marriage, she now decided to quit her job. And that was how Jake now had control over Lisa's life completely. Lisa now became another version of herself. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, no marriage plan, no wedding plan. He was not talking about any wedding. He was spending Lisa's money. He was stealing Lisa's money. He was controlling Lisa's life. Lisa now became the shadow of herself. So one day now, when God now decided to help Lisa, she now went to the store to buy some groceries. So when she got to the store to buy some groceries, she now saw one of her old friend that she called Christ with. She now went to meet and then now tried to hug her. That one now pushed her away. That, who are you? I don't know you. Then Lisa now said, don't you know me? I am Lisa, your friend. You don't look like my friend. She now was not explaining. Then she now realized that it's true, it's Lisa. She now looked at Lisa from head to toe, say, girl, what's he doing? Like Lisa said she's fine, but Lisa was not looking so fine. So because her friend was in a hurry, she gave Lisa her car and told Lisa to come and see her. And fortunately for Lisa, the friend is a relationship therapist. So Lisa now went to, she didn't tell Jake that she saw her friend though, and she didn't tell Jake that her friend said she should come and see her in the office. So one of these days that Jake was not at home, so she now decided to go and see a therapist friend. Moreover, Jake already has bodyguards in the compound, in the neighborhood that are watching her. So if she wants to go out, those one will report to Jake that she is going out. So before she left the house, she has already called Jake and told Jake that I am going to the market. I want to go and get something. So Jake thought she was going to the market. She now went to see her friend. So her friend started asking her questions and Lisa started lying. She was covering up for Jake. But her friend knew that she was lying and she kept nodding. And after some time, she now said, I think it's time we need to be truthful. If you want to break out of this, you need to tell me the truth because you are not looking like what you're saying. Then Lisa now broke down and started crying. Now she was not crying. And after she cried and cried and cried, she now explained everything to her friend. Her friend now gave her good advice as a relationship therapist. So Lisa went back home, she pretended everything was fine and she thought about what her friends said. So after some days and after some weeks, she now made up her mind. She picked up the phone and called her mom. And her mom was surprised talking to her. Her mom was like, we tried to get across to you, but we couldn't. And then she was now explaining everything she had to go through in the relationship with Jake. And she told her mom, it's over. I want to leave this relationship and I need your help. So she and the mom agreed that the boy was coming to take her and all her belongings. So for the remaining next days, Lisa was behaving normal, but she was very vigilant. She was watching everything that Jake was doing. So when the D-Day now came Lisa's mother came with the two sisters. That was how they packed everything that belongs to Lisa. Even up to her bank account details, her banking cards and everything. Lisa made sure she found where Jake was hiding it. And she packed everything. Yeah, that was how they left the house. So in the evening, Jake came back and saw that the house was not looking usual. He was looking for Lisa. He found that everything that belonged to Lisa was gone. He was wondering, but where is Lisa? Where is Lisa? Where is Lisa? So he now went to meet him. But neighbors. The neighbors now say that one elderly woman and two ladies came and she saw Lisa living with them with some bags and some belongings. That was when he dawned on Jake that Lisa has finally left him and he became very angry. So Lisa now, after she has left him, so she was now like, oh God, I'm finally free. It's time for me to start my life all over again. But she was still feeling guilty and Jake was not good. I should think that he would be very angry, this and that. She was still thinking like that. And she was still thinking, Jake just sent her a message. When she saw the message, she started feeling guilty. When she saw the message. And she was feeling guilty. That was how Jake started sending her messages every day, making her feel guilty, guilt-tripping her, emotionally blackmailing her. through the phone. And that was not enough. Jake now went on social media, now told everybody that Lisa left him, that Lisa was the wicked person, that Lisa was the bad person, that Lisa was the problem in the relationship, and that he has been enjoying what Lisa has been doing in the relationship for a very long time. And as a result, that Lisa now eventually now left him. Everybody now sympathized with Lisa, started calling Lisa. When Lisa saw all these things on social media, she became very depressed. So when she could not take it anymore, she now opened up to the mother, because the mother knew everything that was going on. The mother now advised her that it's time for you, it's time to go for therapy, go back to therapy. So she now went back to meet her therapist friend. As she was explaining everything to the therapist friend, and so the therapist friend do like this, she doesn't look and look. After you have finished talking, finished saying everything, the therapist friend now say, did you set boundaries after you left? This and now look at herself and say, what do you mean by setting boundaries? The therapist now say, you need to set boundaries, because if you don't set boundaries, this will continue. Lisa now decided that it is time that she needs to set boundaries. So she now went to think about it. She now looked at it that physically she has breaking ties with Jay, but emotionally she's still tied to him, and it's time for her to be free from his emotional pain. So Lisa now did 3 things. If you're in Lisa's shoes, be hearing what I'm saying right now, and apply these things to yourself. Lisa did 3 things. She blocked all access that Jake had into her life. First, she blocked him on social media. She unfollowed him on social media and blocked him completely. She made sure Jake was not able to call her again. He was not able to send her message again. That was his first thing. The second thing is that she stopped blaming herself for leaving Jake. She had to cut off that emotional bond. She stopped blaming herself. She had to come to terms that she is her priority and that she needs her peace. She doesn't have to stay in a relationship where that is not giving her peace. So that was the second thing she did. And the third thing is that she stopped explaining herself to all those people calling her names, saying that she was the bad person in the relationship, because everybody was calling her names. They were calling her all sorts of things on social media. So she too went on social media and she started explaining herself, but nobody was listening to her. Everybody believed she was the bad person. She stopped explaining herself to them, and she never cared less what anybody was saying about her. It was none of her business again. So that was how Lisa started doing those things. And at the beginning, it was very hard for Lisa. She felt that at a certain time she was even feeling guilty. But because she had the help of a therapist and she had the help of her friends and her family, she was able to come out of that situation. And sometimes she started feeling peace. That was what she has not felt in a very, very long time. It was when she started feeling the peace, that was when she now realized that she has totally broken free. So she went fully into therapy and she got skilled, did a professional course. And when she finished the professional course, she started her career all over again. And this time around, she rose to the ladder of success once more. And she even became more successful than she used to be before. And after some years, she met this wonderful man who gave her all the love that she needed. And after some months into the relationship, she was happily married to that man. And that was the end of Lisa. She lived happily ever after. Did you learn anything from the stories, ladies? There's a lot to learn from that story. But I'm just going to be picking out one thing, and it has to do with what we have to talk about today. If it was for another day, I would pick for something. But what we want to talk about today is the importance. Did you get the importance of setting boundaries from that story? But if you did not get the importance, no problem. I will still talk about it. And for those of you who are in Lisa's shoes, who have actually lost a toxic relationship, and you are still emotionally tied to your ex-toxic partner, you don't know the importance of setting boundaries. I want you to understand that boundaries are not rules. Boundaries are not a way of pushing people out. Boundaries is a way of protecting yourself. That is number one. Boundaries is a way of protecting your peace. That is the greatest importance of setting boundaries. After you've left a toxic relationship, protecting your peace, it is the most important thing of all. When you set boundaries, some people will say people will live your life. That's not true. When you set boundaries, boundaries will drive out the wrong people in your life. And if you keep the good people, the people that will value you, that will love and appreciate you. Those are the people that will stay in your life. Those are the people that will stay in your life. Any other person apart from that, they will surely go. So you need to set boundaries in the relationship for your own peace of mind. Don't mind what anybody says. Don't let anybody trick you into going back into that toxic relationship. If you just left a toxic man and somebody is making you feel guilty, or you are feeling guilty, I want you to know that you don't have to feel guilty. To do the right thing by leaving that man. Nobody will see heaven and will decide that it's self-fire that I want to stay. No. So you need to understand that you setting boundaries is a way to protect yourself. It is a way to give yourself peace. And moreover, God did not create relationship for the purpose of confusion and chaos. He did not create relationship for emotional instability. God did not create a relationship for you to be emotionally and mentally broken down. He created a relationship for you to have peace, for you to have joy, for you to have good companionship. So if you have a relationship that is not giving you peace, that is not giving you joy, that is not giving you good companionship, that is not giving you love, it is not from God, it is from the other side. Even the Bible says, 1 Corinthians 14:13 says, God is not a God of confusion, but a God of peace. If God is a God of peace, then relationship that does not give you peace is not coming from God, it is coming from the other side. So you need to know the difference. So in our conclusion, ladies, you need to understand that it's important for you to set boundaries. But when you set boundaries, you give yourself peace, you cut all access to that toxic partner, and you give yourself peace, and this gives space for your healing. So you need to understand that. And most importantly, you deserve peace, you deserve love, you deserve joy here in your relationship. You don't deserve to be in a relationship that will bring you down or make you to become the worst version of yourself. So you need to understand that. So ladies, thank you for staying with me to the end of this video. I hope you found this video helpful. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like button and share it with somebody who needs it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell to get new updates when I make a new video, every time I make a new video. So ladies, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.